Bella Tinni. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be setting up my Hobonichi weeks for next year. I can't remember if this dent was on this planner, by the way, when I unboxed it. I'll have to go back to my planner lineup video to see, but it was on both sides, so I thought that was strange. Anyway, initially I thought I was just going to use this shaker pocket cover that I made myself. It's from back in 2019. I actually have a video on my channel showing you how to make this shaker pocket cover if you want to make it for your own Hobonichi weeks. I'll link the video in the description box below. It looked like it was a snug fit on the left side, but that's because I used a fuse tool like 4 years ago and the stitches ended up like coming apart a little bit. So I used double-sided tape on that side and it made it a little bit more snug than it used to be, but it still looks great and I still love this cover. It's a lot of fun to play with. It's kind of like a fidget tool because you can just like shake it all day. It's super cute, but I won't be needing it this year because I decided that one of the purposes for this Hobonichi weeks will be for me to document how I progress in different areas of my life in relation to my word of the year. So I actually want to decorate on top of the cover and have my word of the year on it because I want to look at my word as much as possible all throughout 2024 because I think it'll help me stay motivated to work on my goals, or at least like remind me of what I initially intended on working on in the beginning of the year. So I think it'll be really helpful. One of the reasons why I chose to buy a Weeks from their Paperline cover series was because I wanted to put stickers on it, but I'm really happy I decided to go with the word of the year idea because every year I pick a word and by June or July I wish that I had made a separate scrapbook album or a journal dedicated just to my word so that I can look back on all of the accomplishments and growth that I had. And so I can look back on whether that word that I chose for the year actually helped me improve my life. And if it did, look back on all the different ways that it helped me grow. So I always wish that I documented all of it in one place every year, but I don't know. There's something about the excitement of a new year that makes me forget to keep track of my progress in January. And it was just like a never ending cycle. Every year this happened. But then finally this year, I'm so proud of myself. I started keeping notes, but I wrote all of it down in Notion, so it's not cute, but at least it's there. And it's just functional. But I'm so glad I kept track because I'm going to be doing a recap of 2023 with my goal setting friends in a couple of weeks. And I'm really excited to go through all of my notes that I have in Notion to see how much this year's word, which was confidence, has improved my life. I know it has, but it's nice to see the exact ways that I grew because you tend to forget all of the growth that you had. I want to know more about you. Do you pick a word for the year? Has it helped you in the past to reach your goals, or has it helped you remember what you want more of that year? Do you document your word in any way? I know there's a whole community in the scrapbooking community that does Ali Edwards' One Little Word, and they make cute little scrapbook albums about their word. That's what I used to want to do before every year, but I just was never organized enough to actually do it. So this year I'll use the blank page on the right side of each week to jot down anything that happened that's related to my word. Let me know in the comments what your word is. I forgot to mention it before, but my word for next year will be ambition, and that's what I'm spelling out with the alpha stickers right now. But you'll see that I spelled it wrong and I realized it later. I wrote MT on, and then I got confused because for some reason I couldn't figure out why it didn't look right. Right now I was spacing it because I realized like, oh, I have too much extra space. And then later I realized that I forgot a letter and then I have to move the N, O, and I back to where it originally was. But these stickers are actually really good quality. I can't remember where the label stickers are from. I wish I could tell you, but all of this is stuff that I bought years ago from Joann's, and it's all like just a mix of things in my drawers and I don't know the brands. Anyway, so while past Tinni struggles with her stickers, voiceover Tinni is going to talk a little bit more about my word of the year. I usually pick a word that I feel like I need more of in my life, and I have a whole process on how I decide on my word, and that process has evolved. I can't remember when I started, but I know I've had a new word for each year for at least 5 years. I feel like it's been more. And not all the words have been winners, because before I used to just pick a word that I liked off of a list that I found online. I didn't really think too deeply about it. And I remember changing my word in the middle of the year or even after a few months too, if I felt like I needed a different one. For example, I remember in the beginning of 2020, my word was adventure. And then the world said, try again. And I don't even know. 2020 was just, I feel like my brain has blocked most of 2020 out. So I can't remember if I picked another word, but I do know that I gave up on my word of adventure that year. Yeah. So then my process evolved last year, and I think it was a game changer for me, because now I write down all of my big goals that I want to accomplish first for the next year. And then I look at that list of goals and I look for one word that relates to every single goal that I have. And it has to be a word that excites me, not one that makes me feel pressured. A word that when I see it, it makes me excited to keep working on my goals instead of feeling like it's a chore. So ambition is definitely the word for me next year. I'm excited about it. I look forward to evolving into a more ambitious version of me. Like I mentioned before, I pick a word that I feel like I need more of in my life, and I'm trying to be kind to myself in my mind, because I was going to say like I'm not ambitious at all, which is not true. I just know that I used to be very ambitious and I am lacking that for sure now. And I want to get back to, no, I don't even want to get back to how I used to be. I want to evolve into a new version of me that is very ambitious. The past version of me that was ambitious was honestly a very stressed out, overthinking, overachieving people pleaser. Past Tinni had ambition mainly because she believed that she needs to continuously achieve and perform to get approval and love from her family and everyone else, and to feel good enough for herself too. Can't believe I'm sharing all this. This was supposed to be a video about decorating my Hobonichi Weeks cover, but I'm being very vulnerable here, and I hope some of my story, or at least a part of my story, can resonate with you, and hopefully we can connect on a deeper level, because one of my main values and mission for this YouTube channel and for my sticker shop and stationery shop is to help others feel seen and to help them with their mental health journey somehow with my stories or with my art. So I think what better way to do that than to share my own journey whenever I can. But let me just focus on this video for a second, because now I just realized that we moved on from decorating the cover, which really didn't need any explanation, to now making the tabs. I struggled so much with these DIY tabs. If you want to learn anything from my mistakes, just go and buy sticker tabs from a planner shop. There's so many out there, but I couldn't find one that I really liked, and I really wanted to use this sparkly star. I think they're header stickers. They're sized to be 1.5 inches wide, so I think they're like just like pretty little strips that you put into the standard vertical planner layout. And these stickers are from Scribble Prints Co. And then I also use these tiny, they're so cute, these teeny tiny date stickers. And these are from Adorably Amy Designs. I will list I don't know if they have these listings in their shop anymore. This is like old stuff from my stash, but I'll put their shop names in the description box so that you can check them out if you want. But look at this. This is so chaotic. I ripped so many parts of my Hobonichi Weeks. It's heartbreaking. This part of the video is not for the faint of heart. You're gonna see paper tear and these tabs be placed very unevenly. And I don't know if anyone noticed, but I made a mistake earlier, which I didn't realize until later. I put the sticker tab on the November spot And I thought that was for December, and I didn't realize that mistake until way later. And then here I taped down 2 pages on accident. And then, yep, then I ripped it. I don't know. It's okay. I do know that I can just fix that tear later on if I just put a sticker kit down for that week. So I didn't spend too much time stressing about it. Now I'm just checking to make sure the tabs flip the way I wanted, and they do. So then I stuck down all the teeny tiny number stickers. But yeah, that's what I get for not practicing. I don't know why I had so much confidence in myself. Oh, I do know why, because that was my word of the year this year. So I had the confidence that I would put down these tab stickers perfectly, and I didn't practice beforehand. Yeah, so that's what I get. But that's okay. I love my planner. And then I took the gems off of this really big paper clip and made 2 small ones to become bookmarks for the monthly and weekly pages. So while I do that, I want to go back to the conversation we were having about becoming a new version of ambitious. And I want to give you the good update of how my life is like now, because I know I ended it with just the old version of me. I've worked really hard on recovering from that old version of me for the past 2 years. It's been a lot of work. But I remember when I was working on myself, I used to say that I'm a recovering perfectionist and a recovering people pleaser. And now I am mentally better than I've ever been in my entire life, alhamdulillah. And I'm proud to say that I have healed those parts of me. So this new version of me for 2024 will be ambitious for the right reasons now. And that's what I'm very happy about, because I'm going to focus on cultivating ambition because I want to achieve things for me and to make myself happy, instead of feeling like I have to achieve and be ambitious. I will be ambitious because I want to. Side note, that cute little sticker that I put on the back side of my cover is from Simply Me Kish, and I'll link her shop in the description box too. And I ended up cutting off the 2 ribbon bookmarks that come with the book because I don't need them and I like my bookmarks much better. The cute ghostie who is sipping on their boba tea is a waterproof, dishwasher safe vinyl sticker that is from my shop, so I'll link that as well. And that's my setup for my cute little Hobonichi weeks. I just want to say that if you feel like you lost a part of you that you miss, maybe it went away for a good reason, and maybe 2024 can be the year we all work on becoming a better version of ourselves. After reflecting on this while recording this voiceover, I realized that I'm so grateful that I had lost my ambition before, because losing it has helped me understand the right way I want to bring it back into my life. And I look forward to all the ways that I'll grow next year, inshallah. I wish for nothing but happiness for you for the rest of this year. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what your word of the year is for next year or what your goals are. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.